let's get started on this quest. So this quest takes place the day after the Yanti Charmer quest that we had last week, or last time. I guess technically it was last week. Yeah, it was on Thursday. Last Thursday. Week prior to Thursday. And we see a small gathering this time around. We don't see 5, we don't see 4, we see 3. There was supposed to be 4, but unfortunately the 4th member had decided to step out due to recovery reasons, so they will not be joining us. And we see Ira, Elora, and Desmus. And which I think, is this the first time Ira and Elora have met?
I don't think so.
Let me take a look.
I mean, I know Desmus has met
like we
both
may
of
have
them
done
individually.
First quest together.
Let's see here. Signups. Let's just see. Is this indeed the first time? Okay, you guys didn't meet up that one. Yes, this is the first quest sport for you that you two have been together on.
A new friend.
Hi.
New friend?
And
And so you guys currently gathered at the Heroes Union Guild and Tavern as you look upon this upcoming quest labeled Bloody Fields. Quite a quite ominous name for a Copper 2 lower tier quest. And it says to meet up with a individual named Olo.
Olo.
Is there a specific place we're supposed to meet him?
Doesn't say, so you'll probably find her somewhere here. Somewhere in the tavern.
Oh, we go.
Trevor just starts going up to every table. Are you Olo? Are you Olo?
Just gonna turn around and be like, is there an Olo in the building? Olo?
Who's Olo?
Eventually hear her name too many times. Turns around. I'm over here, right here, and you see a female orc. And she will grab her drink off the counter and walk over to you guys. I take it this is about the quest I put up?
Why else would what have you been doing that 3 adventurers coming up to talk to you is all of a sudden, surprise?
Look, this is my first quest, alright? I don't know what to expect.
To be fair, we don't either.
Alright, that's pretty fair. But, so, I have a farm up in the Thessaheim Savanna, and the neighbors, who are usually chatty and in a happy mood, it's gotten quiet over in their place, and I am a little worrisome. And quite frankly, I don't want to go over and investigate myself. It's gotten weirdly quiet over there, and I don't know why.
So we're doing a wellness check.
Yes, essentially, you go over there and just make sure that they're all right.
quiet. Has there been anything else odd going on?
Let me do a roll here. This person. I've been hearing... I do hear movement over there, but I haven't really seen anything. So... I'm not sure what else I can tell you from that.
What kind of sounds are you hearing?
Well,
Just basic movement?
yeah, I'm hearing movement as if something is, something is walking over there, but I haven't seen anything.
The whole thing moving, not someone. Great. Anyway,
Where are we going? Which direction?
Like I said, Savannah Desert, the Thessaheim Savanna, a little more towards the center.
northwest.
Yeah, northwest, essentially. It's about,
Alright.
it's about, you'll get there 2 days' time from here.
Alright. And away we go. Wait, did you want to come with, or
Oh, no.
is this one of the things where
no.
you send us to our deaths?
I've been camping here since I put up that quest. Because, quite frankly, I have not felt safe. So, I'm hunkering down in here for the meantime.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
Trust me, when you're hearing things and you can't see where it's coming from, when you can't see what's causing it, you wouldn't want to be there either.
I respect that.
You know, it's been a long time since I've met somebody that just has common sense.
Fortunately, not a lot of people have that these days. Some people would have just
Alright,
go full.
let's prove our lack of common sense and go check this out.
That's why we pay you. Alright, well,
So are we.
good luck. Should you figure out what's going on, come back here and let me know, then I can go home.
Will do.
And then she will go back to her seat. Is there anything else people would like to do in the city before we begin traveling?
Good.
I'm good.
Okay. And so you guys gather your things. Exit towards the west gate, and begin traveling northwest to get into the Thessaheim Savanna, in which, to remind you all, the Savanna essentially is a grassland, but the grassland is less. It's less. Some parts of it are green, more towards the thicket, and then some of it is more yellow, like when it gets closer to the hot expanse. Like, I'm more describing like the grasslands of like Africa, where it's like that tan yellow grass with the like the very spread out trees. So it has a little bit of heat from the hot expanse, but you're still able to find a shade to cool off under.
Good deal. I don't like getting overheated.
Extra water into the bag. Alright, so we march along.
Alright. And so the three of you traverse through, and as you guys begin to walk on your first day, as we're getting to see the sun begin to set, I would like each of you, all of you, to make me a perception or survival roll.
Perception. That's a 9.
Oof. Oh! Desmus, Desmus, you're currently making sure that you have that water that you packed. And you're looking, but you find it eventually. For that one. For Ira, I think this may be the first time in the savannah, so you're just looking on going, wow. Never been to this
Pretty
part.
colors.
Yeah. Yellow grass?
Can I roll that up and smoke it?
Can I make weed out of this? Meanwhile,
This is how I make money, not with my job.
not with a job. Maybe this is your new job. Maybe we found something better for you.
Nat 20 is the job roll for the rest of time.
And then with a nat 20 perception, Elroy, you keep your elven eyes about you, and you look down and you notice in the grass there are some footprints. And I'm gonna give you a lot with that nat 20. And you examine the footprints. You find 3 tracks of these footprints. So there are 3 of these creatures. And you are immediately able to tell 2 things. 1, these are dinosaur footprints. And then the second thing is that these are the footprints of a... Let's see if I can pronounce this right. Oh, shit. Ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore that. I thought doing that would do something else, but I was wrong. But hey, at least I know.
I mean, I was looking at something else. So
I was trying to highlight the name, and the thing is just like, nope, you can't do that. It's like, just let me get the fucking name. Okay, here we go. Because I want to make sure I say it correctly.
No.
What was that?
That was my dog
Okay.
walking over my keyboard.
I'm
Everybody's...
sorry. Isn't it normally cats who do that?
It's the
It might
grass.
as well be a
Okay, and you recognize this is a dinosaur that would be usually mistaken as a velociraptor, but this is the slightly larger cousin of that. It is the Deinonychus.
Deinonychus?
Deinonychus, thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let them know what I'm seeing. Can I see which direction the tracks are going, and if it's the way that we're going?
They appear to be going in the same direction you're going forward.
Okay. I'll make sure everybody's aware and kind of point them out and show them and describe the dinosaur to them. Do they also have the big claw?
The big claw?
Yeah, like, because wouldn't you see that in the footprint? Because velociraptors have the big claw.
Yes, and it's just
Okay.
slightly bigger. But like I said, most people would assume that it's a velociraptor because if it's a similar shape. But you would know that these ones that the velociraptors are slightly smaller than the ones you're seeing right now.
Can I see how long? Would I be able to tell about how long ago these tracks were placed?
These are fresh. I would say like
10 to 20 minutes.
10 to 20 minutes, yeah, about that. So they're most likely still nearby.
Okay. So keep your head on a swivel, guys. We've got company.
Little dino fathers.
Well, not so little.
All right. And so you all begin to continue their path forward, following the tracks with a bit more caution due to Elra's keen perception. And eventually you begin to hear a little bit in the distance close by. Yeah!
Okay. Can we tell like which direction I mean, I'm assuming it's still the way we're supposed to be going.
Yes, it is
Ahead
still
of us?
it is still
Okay.
in that direction of the paths, of the footprints.
They are in our way.
Yes, they are going to be in your way. What would you guys like to do?
We could try to track around them, but I don't know. Stealth is not this party's
Forte.
particular
Oh,
strong.
that's not going to work. That is not going to
Maybe
work.
for two of you, it's not their strongest suit. The strongest suit is the armor that you wear.
Exactly. Why would I bother with stealth when I'm clad in metal?
There you go.
Okay. I think we have to fight.
I kind of want a Mongo.
Do you want a pet Dinosuchus? Not Dinosuchus, Deinonychus.
Deinonychus.
Deinonychus. I kind of do.
She wants to boot
Well-
the dino.
If not friend, why friend shaped? Can I try to kind of go up and like pull the whole like?
What, do you have like a dried meat ration in your hand?
Do you have?
I mean,
Do you? Yeah. Do you have rations?
I do have rations.
You could try using that. So is this the plan? Is this the plan you're going with?
No. Wistfully thinking.
I'm just asking.
I guess. I mean, I guess I could still at least try to kind of like, you know,
Is this where you're going to start multi-classing into Beastmaster Ranger?
I mean, possibly. But yeah, I'm gonna have the ration in my left hand, and I'm gonna have my scimitar in my right.
Okay.
And I'm going to move towards them slowly, with a calm presence.
Okay. Then I'm going to move us over to the map. And I want you guys to place yourselves. We'll say Elra is ahead of the group. So at least like this. And I want... CJ picks... place yourselves where you think your characters would be as Elra is beginning to slowly approach these dinos with rations in one hand.
Yeah. Desmus is like just standing next, just waiting for this to go bad.
Okay, so right now, you
Yeah.
are 40 feet away from these guys. They have not seen you yet. You probably have to move another 10 feet in order for them to get their attention.
So I'm going to slowly. Ugh, I thought I was on the move thing. Slowly move 10 feet forward.
All right, and eventually the dinos all turn and look.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of speak in a calming voice, like, "Hey there, guys. Like, we're chill. We're friends. We're just checking around here."
Make me an animal handling check. No fucking way. Hold on. I'm gonna roll.
That's a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. Oh no!
I'm gonna roll insight. Hold on. I'm gonna see if they can. If they meet a 17, it's gonna be bad for you. They rolled a total of 3.
Oh no!
You see, so the dinos all look at you. I will say they're not paying attention to Desmus and Ira. They begin to slowly move, and as we begin to, they move 10 feet closer to you.
Okay. Going to continue just kind of talking to them, and I'm going to. Is there one that seems to be more of like the leader?
Yes, the middle guy right here.
Okay, I'm going to kind of throw the meat ration kind of towards him gently.
Okay.
And be like, we're all friends here.
Okay. I'm gonna have you make another animal handling check, but I'm gonna give you the situation. If you manage to beat their insights again, you will remain neutral. If you fail, things might go hairy.
Okay.
So go ahead and make me another animal handling check.
Oh shit. Okay.
So now let's see.
Guidance.
Is guidance a reaction or an action?
Cantrip for me.
It's a cantrip, but what is the casting time?
Scrolling.
Let's see here. Let's see if I can find it here.
Where the heck are you?
Spells. Okay, it is an action. So you would have had to give it to them before they started talking.
Remind them, damn it.
I can use tactical mind. Yes.
But that's if you fail. So let me roll to see what they get here for an insight check. You don't need to add anything. I rolled an 8. And as you throw the rations towards them, you see the leader leans down, sniffs, and then begins to begins to dig in a little bit, and then the two others will slowly walk over and begin to join them in eating the little ration.
Desmos, seeing this, knowing things are probably about to go bad, does this.
Are you trying to sneak up on them?
No.
Okay.
He just takes a few steps forward.
Okay. Are you trying to give off a calm presence as well?
Desmos is just waiting for this to go bad. He doesn't have his hands on his weapon or anything. He's just waiting for this to go bad.
Why don't you make me... Okay.
I was waiting to roll it, but then my... Okay.
I was trying to figure out if this would be animal handling or persuasion.
I mean, I can give you both bonuses.
Sure, go ahead.
Animal handling is +0, and persuasion is +3.
Okay.
So do you want an 18 or a 21?
We'll take the 21. I'll say this. I'll say that was persuasion. I'll make another insight check, just to see what happens. 14. So they would have done well on the second one with Ava, but nope, not here. You begin to walk forward. You see one of the eyes of these dinos snap towards you, and then just goes back.
Desmond stops walking forward. He realizes if he moves forward anymore, it's going to get worse.
Yeah, I'm gonna get forward because I'm gonna move forward because it make it dangerous. I'm gonna stop moving forward because it make it dangerous.
I notice. I have made a mistake here.
There's an error in my judgment. That's how I've been feeling this whole time.
And so eventually the dinos finish eating the ration. And then they look up towards you, not aggressively. They are not hostile towards you now.
Okay.
They're not hostile, but they're not friendly. They're just observing.
With my hand with my knife behind my back, I'm gonna kind of see if I can kind of direct the other two, like kind of point around, like to try to get around them, if they can, as like far away as possible. I guess I don't know.
Are you trying to be discreet about it?
Yes.
Why don't you go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check?
Okay.
And we'll see if you can get past. If you get under.
Oh. My rolls have taken a sharp downward turn.
You begin to...
Not much of a sharp downward turn. You went from a net 20 to what? A 13.
Okay, so they see it. So they see it. I'm gonna have them roll an insight check to see if they can understand what is that you do. Yep. You shake your hand towards to the right. Tell them to go to the right, and you see that this one moves to be over here.
Okay. I'm going to...
And this one begins to move forward. His foot crunching on the thin metal of that ration container. As they're like slowly walking towards you.
I'm going to go ahead and take another step forward, if it'll do it, because my mouse is being dumb.
Okay, as you do that, why don't you make me another animal handling check?
It's going to be a nat 1. How things are going now.
15. I was
16.
close.
Oh.
Okay, let me make another roll here to see if they meet or beat that. Nope. they remain they remain watchful. They're not acting aggressive. They're just watching you.
Okay.
And the one over here is now looking back and forth between Elra and the two paladins. And you begin to see that this one begins to move this way. And this guy begins to move that way. Elor, why don't you go ahead and make me a, make me, why doesn't everyone make me a, history or insight check?
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
16, 22, 7. Okay. Desmos, you're looking at this. You're not noticing anything. But for Elra and Ira, you begin to Elra, you determine just based on looking at their movements, and Ira, you remember reading something about this, that when they're spread out like this, they're beginning to try to form a triangle formation. So if something were to happen and they need to attack, they can attack you from 3 sides. So they're not acting aggressive. They're not aiming to attack yet, but they're preparing themselves.
So, I'm going to basically just kind of keep talking to them and say, we're all friends here. We're not trying to hurt you. Like, I know that they can't understand me, but I'm going to try to convey that in my tone as well.
Okay. You're going to make me one more animal handling check. And if you pass, they will walk away. If you fail, we're going to be rolling initiative.
Did it click? Did it go?
It went through.
Okay. Damn it.
But let's see how they roll. Let's see how they roll insight against a 7. The dinos, as quickly as you gained some of their trust, you lost it, and they begin to pounce. I'd like everyone to click on their tokens and roll me initiative.
Yay! Violence!
Token first.
Clicky. Clicky.
What does Desmond get?
14. You really think the 10 Dex Paladin gets a bonus to initiative?
Hey,
No.
you never know. See, some of these guys didn't roll great. Okay. Elra's dexterity bonus is a +3. Okay. So you will go before the first dino. All right. At the top of the initiative order, Elroy, you get to act first. What would you like to do?
I am going to move forward 5 feet towards this guy.
All right.
And I am going to... I think we talked about this last time, but pulling out the sword does not equate in action, right?
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna left hand pull out my short sword, and I've already got my scimitar in my right.
All right, and I just want to confirm something here real quick before we get started, because this may help you out here. Hold on. You said you pull out the short sword and the scimitar?
Yeah, well, I already had the scimitar in my right hand behind my back, so I'm just left-handed pulling out my short sword.
Okay, just give me a sec here. Okay, so I just want to remind you that so you have both the short sword and scimitar weapon master properties. So with the scimitar, usually when you do two weapon fighting, the offhand weapon, the scimitar in this case, you have to make that attack as part of your bonus action. But because you have the Nick weapon mastery of the scimitar, that bonus action attack is instead just a part of your action. So essentially it's for free. And then with the short sword, if you use that first and you manage to hit and deal damage, your next weapon attack would have advantage. So
I'm gonna go ahead and draw the short sword and then swing it.
Yep, so go ahead and make your short sword attack. Yeah, 22 will hit, dealing 4 points of piercing damage. And then go ahead and make your scimitar attack, and it'll be with advantage.
Shit.
And a 14 will also hit, dealing 7 points of slashing damage. So you come in, you give a good poke towards the neck, and it grazes off of them, and then you manage to come in with the scimitar and manage to swipe their hand away. Will that be your? And you have your bonus action. You have 20, and you have 30 feet of movement left. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I will go ahead and I can still use the scimitar as a bonus action, correct?
No, you don't have to. The scimitar was a part of your action because you have the weapon mastery.
But can I still use it as a bonus action with
No,
another hit, or no?
Because you did the offhand attack as a part of your action instead of your bonus action because of that weapon mastery.
Okay,
So
then I am done. I'm just gonna crouch and prepare.
Okay. It is this dino's turn. This dino is going to charge to go 5, 10, 15, 20. Charge at Desmos over here. And it's going to attempt a claw attack. Does an 18 hit Desmos?
Yes, it does.
You take 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And because they charged at you by moving at least 20 feet, I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
All right. That is a 22.
Okay, yeah. As the dino jumps and tries to and does the claw attack on you, it manages to get past one part of your armor, pricking you just a little bit, and you feel the way the dino trying to push you onto the ground, but you manage to just keep it back. It tried to pounce you.
Little bastard!
And speaking of which, it's your turn.
Well, obviously, I'm doing something. I shouldn't do this, but it'd be really funny.
Oh, God.
No, I'm going to restrain myself. I only have 2 level 2 spell slots. Let's not do that immediately.
Okay. Smart.
Uh,
Because I think I know what you're thinking.
yes, you do. I'm going in with the great sword.
All right. And you get 2 attacks because you're a level 5 paladin.
Yes, I do. So
Sure,
I'll
go-
just hit 2.
All right, go ahead.
One is 6, the other is 9.
Okay. Oh, okay. Those are your 2 attacks.
Yes, that's how I'm running that.
Oh, okay.
You want me to do it differently? Because I can.
No. So, what are the totals of the 2 attacks there?
The first one is 6, the other is 9. Sorry. The first one is 12, the other is 9. I am an idiot.
Okay, the 12 will just miss. So you try to go. So you try to swing at him twice with the greatsword. These things are quicker than you thought, for being bigger cousins of the velociraptors. Hitting the air but not connecting. So it just dodges both attacks.
Well, they are only like a meter tall, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, they're medium, so they're about like how tall is a velociraptor? Hold on.
A velociraptor's like up to your knees, maybe.
Velociraptor height. Yeah, they're about 3 feet tall. So I would say these guys are slightly larger. So probably these guys are probably like 4 feet tall.
All right.
All right. Will that be your turn?
I don't have any other shenanigans, so...
You have your bonus
yes.
action and you have your movement.
Well, I have a dino right in front of my face, and I don't really want to give it an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
And my bonus action... Yeah. No, none of those work. And all my bonus actions require me doing something else in order to proc, so it's not worth it right now. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then we end your turn. Ira, there's a dino near Desmus.
There is. It's him. Try and stab the dino with my javelin.
All right, and you'll get the attack with advantage since you are flanking. So go ahead and roll an attack with advantage.
How do I do that on D&D Beyond again?
If you press and hold shift, you should see the die turn green.
Highlighting everything on my page instead. We're getting there.
Oh boy. Okay.
Technical difficulties.
Okay. Looks like we rolled twice, but we're gonna go ahead with the first one with the 10. The 10 will unfortunately miss. As you make
And
as you move around Desmus and flank this creature with Desmus, and you go for a strike, this thing again quicker than you expected manages to scooch out of the way.
thing. I think all my bonus actions are spells that I want to save.
Okay, then I guess that'll be the end of your turn
I
then.
think that's my turn.
Okay. It is the leader dino's turn. It is going to attempt to do since it is right there in front of you, it'll attempt to do a bite attack on Elora. Oh, there's a 23 hit Elora. I rolled great on the attack roll, and I rolled shit on the damage. You take 3 points of piercing. And I'm just gonna double check here. Oh, and it's also going to make 2 claw attacks. I just noticed it has multi-attack, so it's gonna make 2 claw attacks here.
Of course it is.
Another 23 to hit, dealing this time 10 points of slashing damage. And then third attack, I'm pretty sure an 11 misses.
It does.
So it goes to the bite. You think that would hurt? You thought that would hurt more than it should, and then it gets the claw attack across your stomach, and that really hurt. And then the third claw, and then you see the second claw coming in. You manage to just duck that and get out of the way. That'll be that dino's turn, and it's going to be this dino's turn. This dino, seeing that its friend was... You know what? It's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. And it's going to attempt to pounce on Ira here. It's going to do a claw attack. Does a 12 hit Ira?
Oh.
No, as I thought. Dino comes in, get ready to strike you, and you manage to just deflect it. And that's all it can do. Elora!
Did it go more than 20 feet?
It has to move at least 20 feet.
Oh, I thought it was more than. Okay.
Nope, 20 or more. Alright, Elora, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna swing my sword.
Alright, go ahead and make that short sword attack. A 9 will unfortunately miss. So your scimitar attack will be normal.
So it'll just be a bonus.
No, it would still be part of the action. You just won't get advantage.
Oh, okay.
Because you would get the advantage if you were to deal damage with a short sword, which you did because you missed.
Okay, so it's just a regular bonus action then?
Not a bonus action. It would be a bonus action, but because you have the weapon master property, it is not a bonus action. It is a part of your action.
It can only ever be a part of my action. Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
You're just not getting the additional advantage because you missed with the short sword. That was all I was saying.
Okay. Sorry, I misunderstood.
You're good.
I didn't mean to make God mad.
Okay.
Okay. So I still roll attack on my scimitar.
Yep.
Okay.
And no, you didn't get me mad. I was just... I was like...
He's trying to be very clear.
Yes.
Okay.
Being very clear here.
Okay.
Okay, fuck you. Christ. So, yes, that hits. Dealing a total 8 points of damage. Nice. As you miss with a short sword, but you see a grand opportunity on its underside. Shing! As you cut upward, and you hit a really good you hit a really good spot, and it is now bleeding profusely. It looks really hurt.
Excellent.
Would that be your turn?
That will be my turn.
All right. This dino.
Yeah, that's right. Never mind.
It's going to attempt a bite and 2 claws on Desmus.
Okay.
A nat 1 is going to miss. A 12, I'm presuming, misses.
Yeah.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
It does.
You take 7 points of slashing. As it tries to go for a bite, and it ends up biting its own tongue because it rolled a nat 1. It tries to go for the 2 claw attacks. You block one of them with your greatsword, but then the other manages to catch into like the gaps between the pieces of your gauntlet and gets into your fingers. And it is your turn, Desmus.
Alright. So, I can't do what I did last time because I have advantage now, so...
Yep.
I think I have to roll deal with this for the first attack. Thank God I have advantage. That's a 16.
What was the total roll? 16?
Yeah.
16 will hit.
10 plus 6.
Go ahead and roll damage. And don't forget, you
Okay.
treat 1s and 2s for your damage rolls as if they were 3s.
Yes. I was just double checking which die to use.
2d6s. Well, you're gonna get 2 3s either way.
It's a total of 9 for the first attack.
Alright, 9 points of slashing damage. Alright, go ahead and roll your second attack.
The second attack,
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
21.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
That's 3, so another 9.
Another 9. Hey, consistency is key. This
I'll
one,
take it.
this one is now beginning to bleed as you, first swing, cuts across like the front of its neck, not going in as deep, and then the second one you make an X with it. This one goes a little bit deeper and draws out a lot of blood. It is now bleeding.
All right. That'll be the turn.
All right, Ira, what would you like to do?
In with the javelin again, I think. On this one.
All right, go ahead and roll. Make an attack with advantage.
Hope it does me good this time.
It's a dirty 20. Hello?
One on.
Oh, it's just everything went quiet, and I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah. Kunzi's still real quiet.
Yep. I can't hear
hello,
him.
hello.
Ah!
There we go. I must actually.
I
Ah!
my headphones up.
I think I accidentally hit the mute button on my mic. So it is barely standing. Okay. So will that be your turn, Ira, or is there anything else you would like to do?
No, I think that's it. Like I said, I kind of want to save my spell slots.
Okay. It is now this dino's turn. It is going to make the same multi-attack of a bite and 2 claws. On Elora. Does a 7 hit you, Elora?
Nope.
Alright. That's a natural 1. And then does a 15 hit you?
15 is my class.
Okay, so it beats it. You take 5 points of slashing damage. Is Elora bleeding at this point? Are you under half your max HP?
I'm actually exactly at half, I believe. 18.
Okay. Yeah, Elora is now bleeding. And then it's this dino's turn, and it's going to do the same multi-attack on. It's actually going to move over here, move around here, and it's going to attack Ira. Seeing how as you two are flanking his brother or friend, he's going to give the same treatment to you. Let's see. First, the bite. That is a nat 20. You take
Hit.
11 points of piercing damage from the bite. And then the second attack. Does a 14 hit?
Oh.
And then third attack. Does a 16 hit?
No.
Okay. So it gets one nasty bite on you, and then it tries to swipe at you with both claws. You manage to dislodge your shoulder away from its mouth and get yourself away before the claws can get into your sides. That would have been rough. Elora, top of round
But it wasn't. Hey.
top of round 3, I believe we're in.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to swing my short sword.
All right, go ahead. Give a poke. A 14 will hit, dealing 6 points of damage. It is barely standing. So go ahead and make your short sword attack with advantage. Roll again to see. Roll again to see if you crit. Because it looks like he didn't roll with advantage. So just make another short sword attack. Okay, both 17s. Well, here's the thing. It had 1 HP left. So how do you want to do this?
On that second one, I'm just going to kind of swing around the scimitar and just kind of like boop it on the nose.
You
like
swing
real hard.
around and you go to be like, you should have just let me do this with my hand. And as you sink the scimitar, it goes right through the nose. It goes further and further and further into the skull, and you hear a as you break through the skull with your scimitar, and hit its brain, and it dies.
There we go. Okay. And that would be my turn, I believe.
Okay. Don't want to use your bonus action or movement?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, it's this dino's turn. It's gonna keep attacking Desmus.
Come at me, tiny bro.
Oh shit. Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Accidentally rolled with advantage, so I went with the left number. That'll be 4 points of piercing,
Okay.
and then the 2 claws. Does an 11 hit you?
No, it doesn't.
And I'm pretty sure a 7 doesn't either. So it goes in for a bite, manages to get you a little bit, and then tries to go for the claws, and you manage to block both of them with your greatsword. Speaking of which, Desmus.
Kunzi, how do you rule non-lethal?
If you declare non-lethal before your attack, then essentially if you can knock it, when you bring it down to 0 HP, it doesn't die, it just goes unconscious. And it'll be unconscious for a while.
Don't really have a way we can bring this back with us. That's unfortunate.
Really.
Alright, murder it is. First attack, that's a dirty 20.
That will hit.
And
2d6.
yeah. This one,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's decapitation time.
Yeah. Well, it had.
That's
It had 3 HP left.
that's the bonus just to hit.
And you just, you bring your greatsword around like butter. Decapitating the head just flies off and the body goes limp and collapses.
Desmus then, that's the wrong thing. This one. Desmus then steps over the cooling corpse. Goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
All right.
And then has a second attack.
Yep, go ahead and make that second attack with advantage.
That's a 19.
That will hit.
And that's 2d6s.
Ooh.
Alright. That's 13 total.
All right, this thing went from perfectly healthy to bleeding in one strike.
Desmond's just got like a good long gash right along the side as he was running by.
Yep, you were running by and you managed to do another good swing. You managed to cut a long deep slash against its body, and it's now just bleeding.
All right, that'll be the turn.
Ira.
Evelyn.
All right, and you get to attack him with advantage, as you are now flanking this one with Desmus. Okay, we'll go with the one that was actually a roll with advantage. A dirty 20 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Points of damage, alright.
Not my best work.
Nope. But you still hit it. That's all that counts. Would that
I'll
be...
take it.
Okay. Dino's possibly last turn. I'm gonna roll this... Okay. Desmus, pick odd or even.
Evens.
Okay, it's attacking you.
Yes.
First to bite. Let me just make sure I'm not rolling with advantage. Nope, okay. First to bite. 18 to hit.
That hits me.
6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
How are you looking? Are you bleeding?
Nope, not yet.
Okay. Second attack. That's gonna miss. Third attack. Another 18 to hit, dealing another 6 slashing.
Okay, now I'm bleeding.
Okay. As it gets a good bite onto your shoulder, and then with one of its other claws, manages to get under your armor and sort of somehow manages to slice your gut. Just a little bit. Elora.
Deal.
You see there is one dino left.
To move in. Oop.
Alright.
And I meant to just go diagonal one, but that'll do.
Okay. That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
That'll do. And we're just gonna go ahead and swing.
Alright.
Chop, chop, chop.
Go ahead and make your short sword attack then. Yeah, 23 will hit. Dealing 5 points of piercing. And then you can make your scimitar attack with advantage. Make another. We'll go with the one that actually was at roll with advantage. So 19 hits. Yeah, so 19 does hit. With exactly 5 HP left, how do you want to kill this one?
I guess just kind of go up through the bottom of the jaw.
All right, and so this time around, you get past under the jaw and you cut deep into the neck while taking off a bit of its jaw, and a lot of blood spouts out from its throat, and it slowly collapses and dies on the ground. And you guys stand victorious.
Woo, if not a little bloody.
And everybody gets 200 XP.
Nice.
Ira, did you get that? You did? Okay. It's kind of hard to tell because all I heard was, ah!
Roger that.
Okay, cool, you got it. Alright. Alright, just out of curiosity, how close are you looking to leveling up, Ira?
Still off.
All right, I'm gonna take a look then. Fuck you.
Math is not my strong suit right now.
Let me take a look. Okay. Yeah, you're still a ways away. You're not gonna level up from this, but most likely from your next quest you will.
Yeah.
All right.
Quick question. How hurt is everyone?
Way down. 18 and 36.
Okay, so you're 18 short. Ira?
11 short.
Okay. Elra doesn't have anything to heal herself, I don't believe.
Yeah, I do.
They had second wind, yeah. So you could say you use it right after you killed it, if you would like.
Yeah, are we not doing a short rest, or is that
this
why
will,
we're asking?
we'll say this roll is outside of the short rest. We'll say this is like right after combat, and you just take a deep breath. So go ahead and roll your second wind. Damn. Okay. So yeah, you heal for 12 HP.
Okay, then I'm only 6 shy.
No, you're not.
Forgot to turn those off.
Did you get that, Elra? You're not 6 shy anymore.
You gave me 6?
Yeah, lay on hands 6.
Okay.
They enhanced
Yeah.
3 and 3.
I mean, I have 19 left, so I could just, yeah. I can, but we also, yeah, screw it. You're what, 11?
I have healing word and spare the dying, so
Oh, you're fine.
if we get into it, I can, yeah.
In that case, how many? Let me do some quick math. Okay. I'll take 9 for my own then. That's too many. There we go.
Okay. So, just out of curiosity, okay. So, do people still want to take a short rest so they can regain abilities?
I'm down for it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Then you guys continue on your journey until you find a place to pull over and take a rest for the evening. And we're gonna go ahead and in-game take a short rest, and then out of game we're also gonna take a short rest of our own. And we're gonna take a break. So, you guys wake up the next day, continue on your journey. And you guys make it through the second day just fine, and eventually you make it to the farm as you were described earlier. And right now the sun's getting low, and it's about a little bit post sunset. So the sky is losing its like red and orange hues as night begins to come in a little bit. And yeah, you begin to enter the property of the family which was described to you as was lively and talkative. The property is silent, and it is eerily silent.
Well, this looks inviting.
You look across the farm here. You look around for a bit. Just from where you're standing, you don't see any obvious signs of intrusions or break-ins or blood stains or anything. It just looks to be a normal, peaceful night, despite the The silence.
In the sound of silence.
So, like, no critters, no nothing?
Yeah, no critters. No other noises.
Ah, even more disconcerting.
Yes.
Desmus, brings his, greatsword out. Hmm.
Just in case.
This is hitting all the nerves.
This is checking all the boxes.
I guess I'm gonna make my way to, like, what looks like a main house or something on the
Yeah.
property.
You walk along. Okay, so you head over to the main house. You find that the doors are unlocked. You go inside. It looks to be like a one-story house, and you examine. You look around. Why don't people make me investigation checks?
Oh no, I'm bad at those. Okay. That's a 12.
Okay.
Come on, Elra. Hey!
All right. With a, what was it? A 12? Yeah, a
12.
A 12 and a 9. Desmos and Ira, you look around the house. You're not seeing anything suspicious. You're not seeing anything out of the ordinary. Elora, you begin to look around, and you find a receipt of what was to be the last purchase that this family has made in their last shopping spree, in which some of the items include what looks to be a starch or something for like their cornfield. As you look out, you do see the cornfield, and the last item you notice is scarecrows.
Okay. Do I see any scarecrows up?
You look out into the cornfield. Kind of hard to see them.
So hard to see, but I do see them, or hard to see, I can't tell if that's what they are.
You can't tell. You cannot tell as the corn's too high.
Okay. Is there anything about them purchasing scarecrows that would trigger any kind of alarm in my brain?
Not really. Here, how about this? How about this? Make me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Just straight intelligence. Not the saving throw. Straight intelligence using the ability score. Okay. 14. You try to think scarecrows. Well, I mean, this is a farming family. So, a farming family buying scarecrows for their crops, that's nothing weird about it. It's weird that it's it's weird that it's the latest purchase, but other than that, it's nothing weird, nothing off about it.
Does
Okay.
Elra tell anyone else?
Yes.
About this?
I would start talking about it. Like, it looks like the last purchase they made was scarecrows and starch for the cornfields. Should we head over and check out the cornfields?
How many scarecrows did they need?
You look back at the receipt, it seems like they purchased 3.
They bought 3, so it shouldn't be too huge of an area.
Okay. Let's go check to see what it looks like.
Okay. So, everyone, you exit out of the house. You head towards the field. And eventually you do find a path that goes into the field of corn itself.
Children of the Corn vibes. Kunzi, I swear, if you had like all of them turn into scarecrows and to attack us, I'm going to be upset. Because like I spent a month on a farm and that was my biggest fear as a child. The scarecrows just called me to life and like, ah!
Do you all venture forth into the cornfield?
I will.
Okay. And just so I know, what is the marching order? Who's going first?
I'll go ahead and go first.
Desmus will follow.
All right. So Elra, followed by
I was just
Desmus.
gonna say I'll go after, but sure, you first.
Okay. So Elra, followed by Desmus, followed by Ira.
Well, so the reason I'm putting myself in the middle is because I am of a higher level and I do have abilities that I can respond to either direction.
Okay, let's go with that then.
Okay. You guys begin to follow this track. You follow it. It's a long... And you follow it. It's a long walk. You walk for a little bit. And you eventually come into this opening within the cornfield, in which you do see, you see 3 posts up, in which you do see the scarecrows, in which are just, their arms are stretched out, they're tied against the post, and their heads are sort of, strode and like either looking down, looking forward, just put up.
How many scarecrows?
You see 3.
Okay.
Did we ever find out how many family members there were?
There were basically a couple, a married couple, and a kid.
Okay.
The number 3 is slightly less comforting now. Is one of the scarecrows like noticeably smaller than the other 2?
You examine the 3. You look at the 3 scarecrows. They all look the same. Not one. They all look like to be the same height.
Okay.
Do they all look like they're made out of usual scarecrow materials?
You walk up, you give a bit of a poke. You feel hay on the other side of his clothes.
So, nothing in the house.
And then
Nothing in the
additionally, you
field.
see the heads are pumpkins. In which you do see there's a bit of a carving. There's a carving on their face of like an eye, like circular eyes, a triangle nose, and then a typical jack-o'-lantern smile on his face. But you look inside, no candle.
On the receipt, did I see any purchases of pumpkins? And when we were walking here, did I see any pumpkin growth?
You did not see pumpkins on the list, and you did not see pumpkins in the farm. More than likely, these pumpkins probably came with the scarecrow.
Well, it doesn't look like there's anything here. Should we do a lap around the property, try to see if we can find anything?
Yeah, but first, can I try to remove one of the pumpkin heads?
Okay. You approach. You take your hands. You put it on top of the one of the heads of the scarecrow. You try to remove it. It seems like there's something inside of the jack-o'-lantern that has it sewn to the body.
Okay. Let's go ahead and just walk around, see if we see anything else on the property.
Okay. You guys...
Are there any, like, outbuildings other than the main house? Or...
it looks like there is sort of a bit of a, you did see there was, like, an actual farmhouse. Where they could have kept cattle or whatnot.
And there didn't look to be any kind of basement in the house when we were in there?
Nope, one-story house. And along this clearing, you see there are two paths. One that you just came from, and then another one that seems to just go to the other. That'll lead you. That seems like it'll probably lead you to the other side.
So do we want to go to the other side, or do we want to go to check out the farmhouse? Or barn, or whatever, with the cattles?
Well, we're already in the field. Might as well take the other path. We can check the cattle house when we finish with this second path.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Agreed.
You guys follow the other path. You walk. You're still walking. And you're still walking. Who's in front of the line?
I think it's still me.
Okay. As you walk, Elora, on the path, you come across a hat. Looks to be like a farmer's hat. Just on the ground.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up.
You reach down, you grab it, and you pick it up.
Do I notice anything about the hat? Is there any
You look
blood
around.
on the hat?
You look around, and you do see on the inside. It looks to be initials. This is probably the initials of the husband of the family.
Okay, is there any, like, sign of struggle around where I found the hat?
Make a survival check.
Oh, T.
Alright.
17. You look around. You don't... Give me a sec. You begin to look around. You do notice the path looks a little more agitated than usual as you keep going forward.
Okay, but like no tracks or anything like where the person wearing the hat would have gone.
No tracks.
Okay.
Do you guys keep going forward?
Sure.
Okay. You guys keep going forward, and eventually you come out of the same clearing that you guys just exited.
From the same side?
Yeah. Not from the side that you entered. Okay. So when you entered the clearing initially, the scarecrows were more... you saw how the scarecrows were placed, like, sort of on the right, on your right side. And when you left, they were still on your right-hand side. You walk in, and you're in that clearing, and the scarecrows are on your right-hand side.
This is some magic bullshit.
So like a circle, but we're not coming in through the original entry point.
If you entered through point A and you exit through point B, you just came in through point A again.
Okay. Are we able to see like where the farmhouse is from where we are?
No. The corn is tall.
Thinking we may need to harvest for them a little early.
Meaning?
We maybe should start cutting down corn, like in a path close to the one that we originally came in, so where we just came back from, to try to get a line back to the house.
Sounds like a plan. Takes out his great sword and just goes to swing a random patch of corn down.
Okay. And you're looking to make a path out of here?
Vaguely, yeah.
Okay. You begin to chop your way. It's corn. There's no struggle to it. You begin to cut your way. As you just keep swinging your great sword, making a path for the three of you to walk through. And eventually you begin to see, and you begin to look and you see, hey guys, I think I'm seeing an end to this patch. And as you cut through and you walk out, you're in that clearing again.
Is there a new path there now, or is it still just the two?
All of you walk out, you turn back around. The corn seems to regrow.
Magical bullshit. I'm going to go ahead and channel Divinity Abjure, the extra planar.
Okay.
Just to cover everything.
Remind me what it does.
Failed save the creature's turn for 1 minute or until it takes damage.
I think you cut off for a bit. Can you just... Here, let me pull up your character sheet. Campaigns. This one. Dismas. What was it called again?
Abjure, the extra planar.
Okay.
I basically tell everything from different planes to fuck off.
Okay.
And if they fail a DC 14 wisdom save, They do.
Okay. Actually, for each aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, or fiend of you that you can see, you cast it. You don't sense any of those things nearby. Nothing seems to happen. You don't sense there's abjuration, celestial, elemental, fey, or fiend at work as to what you're doing. And you turn back. The scarecrows are looking directly at the direction you guys just came out of from the field. They're not following you. They're just now looking in that direction.
I'm gonna go up and stick my dagger, or my scimitar, in one of the pumpkin heads.
Okay. Walk up. Stick it in. Nothing. And what I mean nothing by nothing is there's no reaction.
Okay. I'm gonna back away then.
Okay.
Desmus pipes up, says, I have decided this is bullshit, and uses his fine steed once per long rest.
Okay.
And summons a fey horse.
Okay.
Desmus hops on and tells the two women to get on behind him, and he's just going. And are they now tall enough to see over the corn?
Just give me a second. How big is this creature? Large.
It says a large.
Okay.
Large rideable animal.
I'll say if the horse jumps, if you make the horse do a leap to go up in the air, then yes, they'll be able to see for like a short brief period of time. And I just want to double check something here real quick. Okay. So, I'm not sure if you're able to get... Can you get both women on a horse? When you're already taking up a good portion of it?
I don't think so. It was just an idea to get all of us out of the field.
I'm gonna say... Give me a sec here. Let's see. How many people can sit on a horse? Yeah, I'm gonna say you can have one more person on the horse with you.
All right, then just have myself.
If that helps.
What was that?
I'm small, if that helps.
I'm still gonna say 2 people.
Well, if you're small, then it's likely that the horse would be able to jump higher with you than with me, so if you want to stay on the horse.
Yeah, let's let Ira stay on the horse and Desmond and Elra both get off and see if the thing can jump high enough.
Okay. So Ira, you get on the horse. Desmond, you tell the horse to jump. The horse gets a little bit of a roundup and then does a jump. And Ira, you can see where the house is.
How far away is it? And what's in the way? Is it just the regrowing corn?
It's just the cornfield that separates you from the house, and I would say the house is about 100 feet.
I'm gonna start shouting out to see if there's anybody else out here that might be being quiet. Because if the family got trapped, maybe they're still kind of wandering.
Okay. You give a shout. Hello? 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 Hello?
I didn't know cornfields echoed.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It's to emphasize the silence.
This one does.
You're still in an open field. There's just corn. It doesn't stop the sound from going up and out into the open sky. But, yeah. You give a shout. You don't hear a reply.
Okay.
Ira, do you remember the direction the house was?
That one. And I just point.
Then... Okay. Keep that in mind. And Desmos commands the horse to jump again.
The horse jumps. The house is now 150 feet away.
Got farther.
Is it still the same direction, though?
Yes.
Is there anything that we would know about that would cause this?
I'm gonna say no. You guys are still left out in that open field in which there are two pathways. And you have a Fey horse. What would you like to do?
Let's just try walking just through the corn without trying to cut it down, because clearly that's not doing anything. And just go in the direction of the house, jumping periodically.
Okay.
Actually, why doesn't is it Aya?
Ira.
Ira, sorry. If Ira maybe sits or stands on one of our shoulders as we walk. So maybe that would put above the corn where we could see the entire time.
I mean, at that point, one of us might as well be standing on the bloody horse.
Oh, that would be a good idea as well. Well, Ira's already up there, so if she's confident in standing on the horse while it walks, maybe we can do that and be able to see.
I don't know if you've ever ridden a horse, but they are not. There's a reason you're sitting.
Generally speaking, but there is also. That's why I asked with comfortability and maybe like even just standing up every so often, like pausing and standing. I'm just trying to throw things out there so where it's kind of a more steady visual as opposed to a jump, because I feel like every single time we jump, the house is going to move.
Yeah, that does make more sense. Let's do that. You go with that, Ira?
Yeah, I think so.
If you fall, we'll do our best to catch you.
Just you.
Okay. So you guys begin to walk in the direction towards the house, through the corn. And Ira, as you're watching the house, you feel yourself moving forward towards the house, and yet either the house is much farther away than it looks, or you're not making progress at all because the house isn't moving. You're not getting closer to it. And then, additionally, Elra and Desmos, as you begin to walk, the corn the corn brushes you, and you've noticed nothing. But then you look around, the corn brushes the back of your hand, Elra. But this time it feels wet. And you look down and you see a splatter of blood. Not your own. And as you keep walking forward, you feel it swipe across your cheek. Another splatter of blood. Desmos, you look down on your armor, and amongst the black and red patterns, you begin to see crimson spots that weren't there before.
This is some magic bullshit.
And you look at the horse, and you see that the horse is also beginning to get covered with these crimson swipes.
So, bloodcorn.
Bloodcorn. I'm gonna look at one of the stalks and see if it's like the blood is coming out of.
Okay. You examine one of the stalks. The blood just seems to be on it. It doesn't seem to be coming out of it. But you do notice on the ground what looks to be a little, like a little flim dolly that's a bit torn up and also a little bit covered in blood.
Like a wheelbarrow dolly or like a doll, like action figure dolly?
Not like an action figure doll, but just more of,
Like a Raggedy Ann, like a fabric doll.
Yes, a fabric doll. That was the word I was looking for. Thank you, fabric.
Does the doll resemble any of the scarecrows?
No, it's just a typical child's toy.
Keep hold of that. And we should probably keep walking.
As you guys keep walking.
Parker.
You keep walking through the path, and eventually you come across that same clearing, except instead of the scarecrows on the posts, you see dead bodies. You see a dead body of a man, a woman, and a child on the scarecrow posts.
Yeah.
But
Desmos goes to cut them down.
you walk over. You free their bodies, and they just drop. And with, even as like a half healer yourself, you can tell these corpses have been dead for a while.
Ah, hell.
I need everyone to make me a wisdom saving throw.
This one. Boom. That's a 5.
A 5, a 12, and another 12. Okay. Elora and Ira, you pass. Desmus, you fail.
Yay! More mind control!
As suddenly, rushing out of the cornfield, running like madmen, you see the 3 scarecrows as they charge at you all with these terrifying looks on their faces. Desmus, because you're the only one that failed, you are frightened. And while you are frightened, you are paralyzed.
Yay! Paralyzation! This one.
And I'm going to go ahead and move everybody over to the combat field as we begin to approach. So I would say that's a fair assessment as to where everybody is standing, given...
Where's my horse?
Oh, shit, that's right.
I think I've gotten off it yet.
Give me a sec here.
Where's my stupid fey horse?
Give me a sec here. How big is it? Would it be like a war horse?
I mean, I was thinking of like a really big horse.
Okay, so I would say a war horse. Let me get that out here real quick. Let me add it to my stuff here real quick.
And per the spell's wording,
Okay.
Stia is an ally to me and my allies. Shares my initiative count, and it functions as a controlled mount while I ride it. If I am incapacitated, the steed takes its turn immediately after mine and acts independently, focusing on protecting me.
Okay. So, there we go. So, Ira, you are currently on top of that horse. Okay. Okay. And you see these scarecrows just come out of the field and begin to rush. I would like everyone to click on their tokens and roll me initiative.
F6.
If I could click on the right fucking thing. Here we go. What did you get, Desmus? 6?
6.
Alright. 6?
Pretty sure Elora is ahead of me.
Oh yeah, Elora will definitely be before you in the initiative. There we go. And then the horse shares your initiative, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And it takes its turn immediately after mine.
Okay. Okay, good to know. Alright. Ira, you start us off at the top of the first round. You're currently standing on top of the horse, and you see these scarecrows just come lunging and charging out of these fields.
My speed then, or the horses? I'm so confused.
What was that?
Still on the horse, yes?
Did you ever get off the horse?
No.
Then you're still on the horse.
And I'm...
And it will,
I'm just gonna go for this one.
And it'll take half your movement to get off of it, to dismount from your horse.
I'm just gonna throw a javelin at this one.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm just checking something here real quick. Don't mind me.
Uh-oh. I think that might hit.
Ooh, yeah, that will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Alright, dealing 8 points of damage. Opening and closing things here, hold on.
And it is slowed.
Okay. 8 points of damage. Slowed. I'll put something on here for slowed. We'll go ahead and put this guy on there. Alright. You throw your javelin, which goes right through the scarecrow's body, as it's primarily made of straw. And, yeah, it just seems to continue on. It did take the damage. I'm just describing how it's moving. Will that be your turn?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, it's this guy's turn. It's going to go ahead and charge at Desmus. And then it's going to make a claw attack. Just gonna... Hold on, give me a second here. Okay. There we go. Here we go. Claw attack. I'm presuming a 6 misses.
It does.
Okay. Surprisingly, the frightening condition doesn't give anything to the... Oh no, you're paralyzed.
Yes.
That means the attack would have been at advantage. Yes, so I'm gonna go ahead and make another attack roll here. Hold on. Nope, it rolled worse.
Yay!
As it tries to swipe at you, you manage to, out of fear, ping, block it off with your greatsword.
Nice.
Next is this scarecrow's turn, who just took the spear. Is going to... Give me a sec here. How long does your siege last, just so I know?
Let me double check.
Because I know it'll go away when it drops to 0 HP. Or if you die. Does it have a lasting limit?
No.
Okay, so it's just there until it goes away. Okay. The scarecrow is going to come up next to the horse and attack Ira. Because even though you're in that particular square, Ira, you're on the horse, so you're essentially...
Time out. We lost an Ira.
Oh, shit. Okay. Then I guess I will, fuck it, I'll attack the horse instead. Does a 13 hit the horse?
It does.
The horse takes 3 points of slashing. And it is...
Alright, let me double check that you have the... Okay, HP is 5 plus 10 per spell level, so it has 25 HP.
It is a second level spell, right? So it would just be 15 HP because
It says per spell level. Or
because you can't
because
cast
it doesn't say above first level. Oh, is that the upcast?
Yeah, that's the upcast. I'm pretty certain. Let me take a look. Hold on. Otherworldly steed starting HP at second level casting. Okay, never mind. It's 25. So, it has currently an AC of 12 and it has 25 HP.
Minus what? The 3 from the claw?
3 slashing, and it is frightened. And this is a normal frightened.
Okay.
Which
Okay.
normal frightened is just disadvantage on ability attacks and attack rolls while the source of fear is within line of sight, and they cannot get closer to it. So the horse is frightened. I'm gonna put this on the horse.
Cool.
Elora, it is your turn.
I'm gonna draw my bow.
All right, who are you aiming at?
The one that's still far away.
All right, go ahead. A 15 will hit, dealing 8 points of damage, and it's because you have the weapon master. I'm presuming you have the weapon mastery for a longbow.
I do.
Its speed is reduced by 10 feet as well.
Okay.
So I'll put that down. How long does it last?
The slow?
Yeah.
Until the start of my next turn.
Okay, cool. Alright. You only get one attack. Will that be your turn?
That will be my turn.
Desmus, you are paralyzed. Give me a sec here. Right, the target's also paralyzed. There's not much you can do.
Can't I do another wisdom saving throw? To see if I get out
does
of the
not say
frightened condition?
It doesn't say in this character, in this monster stat sheet. It says it lasts until this special frightening condition lasts until the end of the scarecrow's next turn.
Okay.
So paralyzed, the incapacitated, which means you cannot take actions, bonus actions, or reactions, and you cannot move. So essentially, we just skip you.
Okay.
And it's this one's turn. This one.
You forgot the horse.
Oh, that's right. It is the horse's turn. Horse is frightened right now.
Well, that's perfect, because it has face step.
It has what?
Face step. Did you not go all the way down to the bonus actions?
Well, shit. Okay. Okay. Where do you want them to go?
It'd be really nice if they were like right here.
Okay. So they appear right there. Now, does the face step along with its rider? Okay. And so, Ira, you temporarily just... You sort of go into this misty place, and you just reappear right behind this scarecrow. And that'll be the end of the horse's turn, I'm presuming? Is there any more that the horse would want to do?
I don't think it has... Does it have attacks? I don't think so. Otherworldly Slam. Bonus equals my attacks... My spell attack modifier.
Can it do it while someone's riding it?
It doesn't say anything about riding.
Okay. So, okay, go ahead and make a, Go ahead and make that attack roll. So, the bonus... the attack roll is your spellcasting attack modifier. So it'll be +6. So 12.
Yeah, that's a 12 to hit.
A 12 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage. In which
So this is...
a D8 +2 psychic damage.
Yep. Hey!
Oh, by the way, that should have been an advantage. Go ahead and make another D20 roll just to see if you crit.
Alright.
No, but you do hit better.
No.
So dealing 10 points of psychic damage here. Let me just reverse stuff here. Okay, I gotta look into this. YouTube alerts and turn it off. Because I don't know why it's showing those. Sorry, give me a sec. What was I at? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. So it was 10 points of psychic damage. You somehow rattle its noggin. Somehow the horse rattle its noggin.
Smashing pumpkins.
Which, by the way, I'm now just realizing the attack would have been normal because you had advantage from the flank, but you had disadvantage from the frightened condition, so it would have been normal. But
yeah, that's why I was like, wait, why do I have advantage?
I forgot the horse had frightened, so we're good. How long does that frighten last from the claw attack? And the scarecrow's next turn. Okay, so it's still there. All right, that's the end of the horse's turn.
Yes.
Okay, this this scarecrow is gonna come up and charge at Elra and make a claw attack. Does an 18 hit Elra?
It does.
You take 7 points of slashing damage, and you are frightened.
Okay.
All right, Ira, it is your turn.
Am I flanking on this horse or not?
You are.
Yes?
Yes, you are.
Excellent. I'm gonna go at this one with my javelin then.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll with advantage. A 16 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. For 6 points of piercing. All right. Will that be your turn?
Yep. I like where I am right now.
Okay. Well, it's this one's turn. It is going to, it's going to attack Desmus. With another claw attack. Does the 16 hit Desmus?
Meets it, beats it.
Alright, you will take 7 points of slashing. And as its turn ends, you are still frightened, but you are no longer paralyzed.
Hey.
As the special frightened condition passes off, but because it hit you with its claw attack, you are still frightened.
Okay.
And now it's this one. Now it's this Scarecrow's turn. This Scarecrow. It's going to look at Ira. Ira, I need you to make me another Wisdom saving throw. Okay. It tries to glare at you again and try to scare you. But it doesn't. But these scarecrows don't scare you one bit.
Check them.
Elora, it is your turn.
Well, since that one decided to get up all close and personal, we're gonna go all close and personal, and I'm going to draw my sword.
Okay. A 15 will hit, dealing 6 points of damage. All right. This thing is now... It's not bleeding, it's losing hay.
Am I still able to do the scimitar? Or...
Yes, you can still scimitar attack with advantage since you hit with a short sword. And a dirty... Hold on, give me a sec here. I want to check something here real quick, because I feel like the damage rolls shouldn't be that high with the scimitar attack here. Hold on. Give me a sec. Hold your horses. No pun intended.
It's 1d6 plus 3.
But here's the thing. Because this is your offhand attack... How are you doing that? Give me a sec here. Oh, you have 2-weapon fighting. Gotcha. Okay. You have the 2-weapon fighting feature. Fuck. Okay. Alright. 4 points of slashing. Okay. Fine then. I was gonna really go, aha! You shouldn't be rolling that high, but no, you should be. I thought I could hit you with an actually, but I got Uno reversed.
And I wasn't even trying.
Oh, and by the way, the one that tried to skill Ira, the frightened feature I had on the horse is gone. So far, the only person that's frightened is Desmus.
I'm actually currently frightened, aren't I?
Oh, that's right. You're currently frightened. Yes. I don't know what the fuck are these alerts. I keep being hit with these alerts and I don't know why. Okay, I'm still getting those. Okay, I'll have to figure out how to fucking disable those after this. Okay. Will that be your turn?
What does, frightened actually do?
So, frightened... Oh shit, then those attacks would have been at disadvantage then.
Oh. Do you want me to reroll?
No, I'll leave them be. I forgot about it. But just know... So, yeah. So, frightened would essentially mean you would have had disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while you're in line of sight of this thing, and you will unwillingly get any closer to it. So if you step away from it, you can't go back.
Okay.
So will that be your turn?
That will be my turn.
Okay. Desmus.
You know what time it is, Kunzi.
Oh god.
Moonbeam.
Oh, by the way, this comes off, and okay. What do I need to do?
It is a where'd it go? I had it in my face. Constitution saving throw.
Okay, con save. Let me saves. Constitution. 17.
It hits it, but I have rebuke.
Okay, what does that mean?
So you know how Radiant Strike, anytime they take Radiant damage, it's auto-proned?
Okay.
Anyway, that means you take half 2d10 damage. That you pass the con save.
Okay, give me a sec here.
Wait, let me double reread. Yeah, half as much radiant damage as 2d10.
Okay. Sorry, I'm multitasking with something right now.
No, I totally get it. You're trying to remember that Rebuke has that stupid auto-prone thing, and then Moonbeam just happens.
Just give me a sec here. Just stop. Okay. No. We want these. We want these. I'm struggling with so many things right now. I am so sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. It happens.
I'm just...
Yeah, it happens. Breathe. We're good.
I'm trying to figure out all these things with what's going on with my alerts, so I'm just trying to fix that right now. Again, I apologize.
Stream scuff. It happens.
Your time. Take your time.
Okay, save.
You're in the middle of a long stream. No one's taking it against you.
Okay. I'm taking it against me.
Stop it! Stop pressuring the stream.
Only one.
Hey,
okay.
you don't get to pressure my DM like that.
Hey, I get to do it myself. Okay, so made the 17 and rolled a 17 on a con save. What happens?
Well, if it was polymorphed, it would have stayed polymorphed. But instead of 2d10 radiant damage, it only takes half as much.
Yeah, you roll the damage and it takes half. So go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay, that's 5.
So 5 points of radiant damage. Okay.
And it is now prone.
It is now prone. Okay. It sort of looks. Does this moonbeam come up or down?
I believe the spell says it comes down.
Sideways.
And funny enough, the moon is out right now, so it just looks up. Huh? Is it just?
Yeah, it's just a 10-foot wide beam, 40-foot tall that just comes down from the sky straight into the ground.
Okay, but it is prone. It still took the damage, but because of your radiant bullshit, it goes prone.
Yeah, I'm surprised you let me do that.
I let you do what you guys want to do. That's fine. Don't think I won't do anything either. Will that
It's
be?
the retaliation that worries me.
Yeah.
I know it's coming this next turn. Don't worry. I know that's happening.
All right. Will that be your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn. But the
What about
my
the horse?
horses.
What about the horse?
No, the horse. The horse does another worldly slant.
Oh, okay. It is not frightening anymore, so this attack will be at advantage. So go ahead and roll the attack.
Do.
Yes, that hits. So I believe it's 1d8.
Those numbers didn't make sense real quick.
1d8 plus 2.
Yep. This one.
Oh
Hey!
my god!
This horse is a badass.
Yeah, this scarecrow, it basically rams its head against the pumpkin, of the head, and it breaks and it's caving in a bit, but it is barely standing. It is leaking hay. It is losing hay everywhere. The pumpkin is nearly smashed in onto itself. It's looking rough. Oh, and by the way, there is a command. If you do /R 2d20 KH1, which means keep the higher one.
Okay, so what was it? No, that's the wrong one. /R roll 2d20 /R.
Oh, that's the shorthand form. So /R and then 2d20 KH for keep the higher and then 1. So it just keeps the higher one of the two.
That didn't work.
You did /R?
Yeah, /R 2d20 KH1. There we go.
But it looks like it just didn't. No, you put an O there for some reason.
What? Okay.
To do.
To do. I have to do 20.
20.
I need you to not do that. There you go.
Hey.
So you see it rolls and it keeps the higher one. Alright.
Nice.
Now you know. Would that be
Right.
the horse's turn?
Yeah, it will be the horse's turn.
Okay. It's not this scarecrow's turn. It is going to, It's gonna look over towards Ira. Seeing that its friend is looking really rough. Ira, make me a wisdom saving throw. Motherfucker, stop with the succeeds!
Yeah. Unscarable.
These...
Hey,
How dare these things try to scare you?
Stupid pumpkin heads.
Speaking of which, it's your turn.
Ira's on a badass warhorse. She don't give a fuck.
No.
She don't give a damn. She don't give a fuck.
I can't be touched right now. I'm gonna try and finish this one off.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll with advantage. Try to see if you
With
can crit.
advantage, sorry.
Try to see if you can crit. Okay, you don't crit, but you do hit. Roll damage. It has 1 HP. 3 points of piercing. How do you want to do this?
Kind of like where I'm at. I don't want to jump off the horse, but I want to can I get back on it after?
You could do something while you're still on the horse.
Well, I kind of want to rating from above,
yeah, you're on
with
the horse, so
javelin straight
you're
down.
on the horse, so you're much higher, so you're essentially above it, so you're still coming down at it.
Okay, great. Let's do that.
Okay, you feel great being at this height compared to your normal height, and so you're just the thrill of it.
This is fantastic.
You swing, you thrust forward with your spear, and you just right go through the pumpkin head as it just crumbles inward and just falls to the ground lifeless.
Am I now using my speed or the horses?
Right now your movement is...
Technically, I'm controlling the horse.
Yeah,
but
right now
more technically you're riding.
I know, this is weird. This is weird.
Yeah. Your speed is based on the horse's speed right now, unless you choose to get off, and the horse is controlled by Desmus. And
Well, so I'm just sitting where I am until Desmus puts me where he wants. Goodbye.
All right.
I mean, the horse is smart enough to... Is the horse smart enough?
The horse.
I don't think it is.
The horse used the elevator. I didn't know we could do that.
Do that. I mean, the horse only has 2 less intelligence than I do, so
It's just you're just slightly smarter than the horse.
exactly.
All right. Will that be your turn, Ira?
Guess
she can use the movement.
I really like where that right now.
Okay. It is this scarecrow's turn. Does it do anything when it starts its turn in the moonbeam? Excuse me.
Only when it ends its turn there.
Okay. Well, it's going to... It's going to come over here, flank on Elora, and do a claw attack. So, attack with advantage. Does a 17 hit, Elora?
Yes.
You take 6 points of slashing,
And I'm extra frightened.
and you are frightened. And you are frightened still. You're frightened to the end of this until the end of this scarecrow's next turn.
Yeah, you said 6 points, right?
6 points. Speaking of which, it's your turn.
Okay, so I am going to short sword the one in front of me
Which one?
at disadvantage.
Which one?
The one that's not, didn't flank me.
The one that's south of you?
Yes.
Okay. And yeah, go ahead and make a short sword attack. It'll be with disadvantage.
How do I do that?
Left control. Press and hold left control.
Okay.
And unfortunately, that 8 is going to miss. So your scimitar attack will. But your scimitar attack, you still have that, and it's going to be a disadvantage.
Also a disadvantage. Okay.
And with a 17, you hit, dealing 4 points of slashing. It is looking very rough.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and use my action surge.
Okay. And you get one more short sword attack, which will be a disadvantage still.
Okay.
Okay. Aiming at the same target I'm expecting?
Correct.
Okay. 7 points of piercing. With 5 HP left, how do you want to do this?
I'm just going to basically kind of run it through and then pull my sword up through the pumpkin.
Okay.
And then with that upward swing, I'm going to spin around to face the one behind me.
Okay. So you basically, that thrust sends that scarecrow stumbling back a bit before it just crumbles and collapses on itself, lifeless.
Woohoo.
Desmus!
Sup. Alright.
Please be,
I don't like where this moonbeam is anymore.
please be gentle.
Oh, wait, no, that's... no, that don't work. Here, let's... No. It's not letting me do the thing I want to do.
What, you were looking to do the what you did last time?
No. I'm not trying to do the... I only have a... Radiant Strike only works once per short or long rest, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, once per short or long rest. So I can only have like a once per short rest.
Oh, by the way, is it a 10-foot diameter or a 10-foot radius?
It is a 5-foot radius.
Okay, cool. 5 foot radius. Okay, then that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to make sure I'm doing.
Okay, another con save.
Yes it is.
All right. How's a 14?
14 meets it.
Okay, so go ahead and roll the damage, and it'll take half.
Okay. That's 2d10.
So half of that is 4,
4.
and it goes down again.
It does not go prone.
But it's radiant damage.
Yes, but like I said, Radiant Strike only works once per short or long rest.
Ah,
I've already used it.
Gotcha.
So it doesn't go prone.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So it is just standing there now.
It's an auto prone, but it's only once per short rest.
Okay, cool.
So it's not like utterly busted.
This one's now beginning to lose hay. I like how this game has to make me be creative of how a non-fluid filled creature looks bleeding. Alright, so that was your action. Was that your action to move it?
It's a magic action to move it, yes.
So it was your action, yes. Okay. Anything for your bonus action or movement?
Let me double check something about my fine steed. Life bond, when you gain hit points from +1 save. Oh, one of within 5 feet of it. How hurt are you, Elora?
Me?
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Elara or
Elora.
okay. I'm down to 23 of 36, so I'm down 13.
Okay, so we don't really need healing. So cool. Yeah, I have nothing else I want to do. Then horsey turn.
Horsey's turn, okay. Where do they go?
Let's go right here.
No.
Alright, and then Horsey will
Horse doesn't pop into the Fade dimension anymore. It just runs over.
Yep, it just runs over. You sense movement, Iris. Go, no, and then it just moves on its own.
Just holding on to the reins. Okay, yes. Fine, we're good.
Okay, so go ahead. The horse can now attack with advantage.
All right. That's. Oh wait, I just learned this. Okay, /R space 2D20KH1.
You did it!
Hey.
Hey!
And then whatever the bonuses are, what was the +6? So 22. 22 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. And I swear to God, if you roll another... Okay, thank you. There is a God somewhere. If you rolled max damage again, I would have been questioning a lot of things after tonight.
I would have summoned the God Horse.
The God of Horses. No, the Fey God of Horses. There you go. Alright, will that be... Okay, will that be the horse's turn?
So that's 4 psychic damage, and yeah, that's the end of Horse's turn.
It's looking really rough. All right, Ira, top of round 3 or 4?
Who knows?
I'm tired.
I think it's 4.
Okay, Ira, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to try to jump. Oh, nope, that's not what I want to do. Hold on. Jump off the horse,
Okay, it
bash
takes.
this guy, and then get back on said horsey.
Okay, so it take. Okay, so you take half your movement. What is your movement speed? Just so I know.
30.
30. You will spend half your movement to get off the horse to do the attack, and then you can spend half your movement again to get back on the horse. And you will not get provoke an attack of opportunity, since technically you won't be leaving its radius. So go ahead and make an attack roll. This will be a standard roll since you're not flanked with anyone. A 14 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. With 6 HP left, how do you want to do this?
Exactly how I just said. I'm jumping off the horse, down on the top, and then jumping back on horse and going, ah!
Yep, you lunge off the horse with your spear in your hand, ah! And you slam the spear down through the top of the pumpkin head, through the bottom, through its hay body, and go through the skeleton. The skeleton. I keep saying skeleton instead of scarecrow. What the fuck? Through the scarecrow, and it just convulses, and then it just stands there as you basically pinned it to the ground. And all the scarecrows, and you defeat all the scarecrows. And as you do, and as that last scarecrow passes, the silence is still there. The corpses are still there. The blood is still there. But then we get to hear the normal sounds of chitters, bugs, begin to come back once more.
Desmos goes around and just double smashes all the pumpkin heads with his foot.
And you do that with ease. Just scatter the pumpkin heads into a million pieces. Nothing remains. In which everybody...
Good job.
Everybody gets, once again, 200 XP. Everybody got that?
Yep.
Cool. And I'm going to pursue that. Ira got that too. Okay. Let me clear the initiative. Turn over here. We go. And I'll move you all back over here. And yeah, so now you guys stand in the middle of this cornfield, in this, this clearing of the cornfield. You don't feel trapped. You don't feel alone. The quiet is still there, but the quiet is not as strong. In which, Desmos, why don't you go ahead and make me a, Make me a wisdom check. Make me a wisdom roll with advantage.
All right. So, hang on. $19.
19. You examine the scarecrows to figure out how the fuck they're able to pull off what they did. These things, I'm going to tell you right now, scarecrows are categorized as constructs. They are constructs. That is how you're. That's why the thing didn't work. However, these scarecrows seem to be possessed by violent spirits. Not looking for vengeance, not looking to right a wrong, just an evil spirit possessed each one. And it seemed this couple was just unlucky to buy the wrong kind of scarecrows. Or perhaps the spirits came after the purchase? Who knows? But at some point along the way, the Scarecrow has spirits, and then the Scarecrows eventually killed off the family.
I'm going to need to speak to that creepy-ass elf in the graveyard. Some of his denizens keep leaking out.
Was the name of the shop on the receipt?
No. And I guess what I meant when I said receipt, I think I meant it as a checklist.
Ah, okay.
Sorry, I was thinking checklist and I said receipt. My bad.
All good.
Streaming for 11 hours at this point. But yeah, you guys are, what do you guys want to do?
Well, quick detour to the graveyard to drop off the corpses and for Desmos to yell at the grave tender about spirits running amok. And then back to osmosis.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you this, just to remind people that that your side job earns less gold for each day of adventuring you guys have for a quest. So right now you guys are currently on day 2. When you guys get back from Osmosis, it would be day 4. If you guys go out, if you guys go out to this graveyard, it would add an extra day.
So, what you're saying is we're burying them on the farm.
Up to you guys. If you want to take them over there, that's completely fine. It just takes an extra day. You'll earn 1 less gold.
I mean, you guys are the paladins, so that's not really my realm.
I mean, it does have those bushes that cast what is it? Restful repose?
Yeah, I believe it was repose. Yeah,
Gentle repose. Yeah.
gentle repose. Yeah.
So, if we don't want this happening again, it'd probably be best to bring them to the graveyard.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
So,
All right. What is?
I don't think we need to. So yeah, I think we just need to
Okay.
drop them off at the graveyard, head back to Oslosis,
Okay.
and
What is?
is
What
everyone
is?
okay with that?
What does Iris stand on this?
Graveyard?
Ira?
Ira, what was that again?
Hello. No, hello.
Hi. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah. Graveyard general consensus.
Okay. Okay. And so all of you, because it's middle of the night, you guys take the next day to begin traveling a little more ways north to reach the graveyard, the Savanna graveyard, and you do see the Undertaker there as he turns around. Oh, hi. I know I didn't put something up for the heroes to come by for. Should I be worried about your visit?
Some of your denizens escaped.
No.
You good, Ira?
Yeah, no, we're good.
Okay.
Okay. Some of your denizens escaped, and because a couple scarecrows killed this family.
Oh, I see. I I don't know if they were from my graveyard specifically, but I will do a little investigation to see what was going on. If it did come from me, I sincerely apologize. They shouldn't be moving around like that.
Well, I know this is the best place for potentially troubled spirits to rest, so I leave the family in your care. And I take the corpses off my amazing horse.
Okay. Oh, that's a lovely horse you got there.
Yes. Yes, it is.
All right. Well, he pulls.
And then the horse dissolves into blue motes of light.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't do that. I know it.
I like that horse.
No, I think the
Like
horse just
that horse.
knew I didn't have need of it.
Okay. Well, and he pulls.
But I do.
You see the Undertaker walks away a little bit, pulls out a cart. Okay, just put him in there, nice and gentle now. They may be dead, but we must show them respect. Where did you find them, may I ask?
A bit south, on a farmstead.
Oh, one of the
local neighbor noticed they all went missing, and they were in their field.
Ah. That's sad. Well, like I said, I will investigate. If I find something out, I'll put something up. Goodbye, unless you need me for anything else. And
Nope.
he begins to turn around and cart away very slowly.
Creepy motherfucker. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we all just head back to Oslosis and...
Okay.
Agreed.
Alright, so you guys will arrive back instead on the 4th day of adventure, your 5th day of adventure. Just gotta write this down for records. So that was 5 days, additional 5 days for Desmus, additional 5 days for Elora, and then 5 days for Aaron. Okay. Okay. And so you all eventually return to Oslosis. Made your way back to the Hirzun Guild and Tavern House, whereupon you will see the orc lady once more, Olo.
Well, Olo, you were right to come get us. Spirits possessed their scarecrows. Killed all of them.
Oh. I'm sorry you had to find that out.
Well, better us find it out than you.
Yeah, I would have been one of the corpses. Yeah, I guess.
But it should be safe for you to head back home.
Okay. Well, glad to hear that. I guess I'll begin traveling on my way home then. And oh, right, I was supposed to give you a reward. Here you go. Pulls out a bag, and everyone pulls out a bag of coin. Everybody gets 40 gold pieces each. 40.
Real quickly, would you happen to know where they would have purchased most of the stuff, like for their farm?
Probably the farmer's market.
Like even like scarecrows and stuff like that?
You'll have to do a specific. You'll have to do a perception or investigation check for that. But we'll get to that in a minute here. So along with that 40 gold for doing the quest, everybody gets 250 XP. 250. does Elra is Elra hitting level 5 after this?
Oh, Elora already hit level 5.
Sweet. Okay. We'll get to that in a sec here. So don't do it just yet. So yeah, there we go. And so you see Olo just finish her drink, put the pint mug down, and gets up and gives you all a nod, gives you her thanks, and then heads out.
Well, that was fun.
Okay.
You and I have different opinions on what fun is.
It was fun. I left your horse. It was great.
I guess sarcasm is not one of the languages you speak.
No, in fact, he's vulnerable to sarcasm.
Ah.
I'll keep that in mind.
All right. Well, as we begin to approach the evening of this 5th day of questing, is there anything that someone would like to do before we call session? Shopping, whatnot.
Much does a horse cost?
How much does a horse cost? Let me get that too. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. I see someone has developed a taste. Give me a horse. Okay. Give me a sec here. Equipment. Mounts and vehicles. It depends on the kind of horse.
Of course it does.
So there's a draft horse, which has a so there's a draft horse, a riding horse, and a war horse. A draft horse has a pretty decent carrying capacity with a movement speed of 40 feet, and it costs 50 gold. The riding horse, it carries less, is able to carry less, but it has 60 feet of movement, costing 75 gold. A war horse has the carrying capacity of the draft horse and the speed of the riding horse for 400 gold. And then additionally, to keep it, and then there's the monthly fee, and of course, much like how Melchior with his donkey, with his mule, you can keep the horse in the guild stable, keep it in the same stable, which will be a monthly cost, but that will get removed from your monthly downtime earnings.
I do the riding horse. That's what again?
The riding horse is a slightly lower carrying capacity, 480 pounds compared to 540, and its movement speed is 60. The price is 75 gold. So what you thinking?
The entire
One more time?
my internet is shit.
So what is Ira thinking for? Is Ira getting a horse?
Let's see.
Sorry?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you're cutting a bit in and out. You're cutting in and out again, unless that's me.
Not you.
Is it kind of? Is she kind of for anyone else, or is it just me?
Same.
She's completely gone for me.
Okay. So yes or no, does Ira buy a horse? Or did we just lose her completely?
I think she's
I
about to
agree with
disconnect.
Okay. We'll come back to her for a sec. What about Decimus or Elora? Was there anything you guys want?
Desmus would like to buy a magical +1 greatsword.
Okay, let me get that price for you. +1 greatsword
Yes.
will be 300.
Okay, and the Silver Eagle greatsword. What about that?
One more time? What is it?
It's Silver Eagle greatsword.
Let me take a look at that, because that's not in here. Give me a sec.
It's in the Griffin's Saddlebag, Book 1, page 116.
Give me a second here. I'm not seeing it as one of the official.
I mean, I'm seeing it on D&D Beyond.
Give me a sec here. Hold on. I think that maybe someone else's homebrew.
I don't know if it's homebrew because it says the Griffin's Saddlebag.
Give me a sec here.
And I know that's...
Give me a sec here. You said
Yep, it's official...
Silver Griffin.
Yeah, Book 1 and Book 2.
Silver Griffin Greatsword.
It's not Silver Griffin, it's Silver Eagle, I believe.
Well, wherever the fuck it is.
It has a slight change to the...
I'm trying to find it. I'm like, it's not on the D&D Beyond Magical Items page.
That's weird. Anyway, I'll forget it. I'll just buy the normal greatsword.
The
+1.
The +1? Okay, yeah, so 300 gold for that one.
Alright. Add that there. Remove 300. And start wielding it. And the greatsword. Unequip. Move to bag of holding.
Okay.
Alright. I will try to track that down.
Okay. Please do, because I'm looking around and I'm not seeing it anywhere.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, anything for Elora?
Nope.
Okay. Ira, back to the horse business. Does Ira buy a horse?
I'd very much like
Very much like to. Okay, cool. Which horse type? Draft, riding, or war?
riding.
Okay, so that'll be 75 gold for the horse itself. And then, like I said, there's a monthly payment fee which will automatically come out of your downtime earnings to just so you don't have to keep track of anything.
It's fine.
Okay, it's fine. All right. Yay! Now we got 2 people who are owing gold every month. Yay! It's you and Melchior with your horse in your ass. All right. Okay. Do you know how to add a horse amount to your character sheet? Because if not, I can do that for you right now.
Do it.
Okay, give me a sec here. Mount horse, riding horse.
Found it.
All right, there we go. If you refresh your character sheet, Ira, and then go to your extras page, you should see your riding horse there. So whenever you go out and you decide to use this horse, the stats for it are right there. Okay, you said you found it.
Yeah, I put it in the chat of the voice chat.
The voice chat, text chat.
Yeah.
Why did I not find this?
I don't know.
Okay, let me look at my library, see if I have it in my library. Hold on. I probably do, but 5.5e source books. This looks partnered.
Is it?
Yeah, and it looks like I'm getting it through someone because it says shared with me, therefore it means I don't have it. I'm pretty sure.
Then I might be the one sharing it with you. Because it's the Griffin's Saddlebag.
Uh-huh.
And there's 2 books of it.
How come? Wait, am I able to get into it? Is it gonna let me get into it, or is it gonna say nope? You got to pay for it. Let me check. Because if it comes up with a price, then that means I don't have it myself. That I will have to buy it. I have it I have it in my library. What the fuck? Then how come it wasn't?
Where the fuck? Why did it not show up? What the fuck?
Because fuck you, that's why.
Fair enough.
Is it because it's a partner thing and not an official thing? Is that why?
That entirely could be possible.
If that's it, that's bullshit. Let me just look at it real quick.
I didn't say it made sense. I'm just saying that it.
You get a +1 damage attack rolls made with these matched weapons, which deal 2d6 damage on a hit instead of the normal damage. Which deals 2d6 damage on a hit instead of their normal dice damage. Scoring a critical hit with rolls the damage twice. Scoring a critical hit with the weapon doesn't allow you to roll the attack's damage die twice. Instead, whenever you hit a target and roll the same number on both the weapon's damage dice, you immediately roll a d6 and add it to the weapon's damage die. You continue rolling. Okay, so essentially it has the exploding feature when you score a critical hit.
Yes.
I figured it would be more expensive, but
yeah, it's gonna be a hell of an expensive item for an uncommon. Yeah, this is weird. And like I said, the weird thing is that in my library, when I go to look up this book, it says shared with me. So that means I don't own it myself. Yeah, because if it did, it would have said purchased. But it's shared with me. So,
I mean,
I'm gonna say because I don't have this book myself, because it is shared with me.
I think it might be shared with me too.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So because apparently I'm sharing it through someone else. I don't know who, but I got it through someone else. I'm gonna say we're not. I'm gonna say no to that weapon.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
It was more of a curious whether or not I continue to save to get that or just get the +1.
You're good. So,
Yeah, so, but we went ahead and did the +1 anyway, so.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Well then, is that all for Desmus?
Yep, that's all for
All
Desmos.
right. Anything else from anybody before we call it?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. Then with that, you guys rest up for the evening, and you guys find your rooms and crash as you reconcile on the horror that you faced at those cornfields, at that cornfield, and this is where we're going to end tonight's session.